Good afternoon, Mr. President, Toastmaster of the day, hello Toastmasters and guests. Today I would want to embark on a journey with you, a journey which I want to allure you the essence of happiness. Most of us has been tied into belief that hitting milestones, maybe getting a degree, getting a job, getting a salary rise, or getting to a better half like married even. And feels once we achieve that, that opens the lock to happiness. Some familiar? How many of you feel that? Sure. I'm sure most of us there, and I'm not anything different. So today I'm standing before all of you, achieving most of these things, but I feel I'm not as happy as when I was 20 years old, a student who was broke, lots of uncertainty, but still I was much happier than now. Why? Let's delve into this scenario with a relatable example. A story of a child who was excited when you get a new toy. Once you get a new toy, he'll be super excited, he was get obsessed, continuously want to play with that, show off to his friends, sleeps with that. Then what? After a few weeks, the same beloved toy get abandoned towards a corner and forget it. As adults, are we anything different to that child? With related to material pursuits. We believe, we crave for that kind of flashy gadgets, fashion, some material possessions, hoping that that's going to bring happiness. But guess what? We feel like child, after a few months we vary of that. But let me give an example. Few months ago, on an auspicious day, where in my religion we believe you can buy something which will good for good luck. So my wife and we decided to invest on like a Asian style beautiful bookshelf to keep in a living room. First couple of months felt cozy. Afterwards, we barely look into that. Guess what? Now my wife started eyeing for some another similar one, a coffee table matching to that to make it a bit more get the excitement. This pattern, keep on looking after new things, it's nothing new. And what psychologists called hedonic adoption. We keep on buying new things to keep us more exciting. But is it sustainable? So studies suggest that there's a better way. So instead of investing onto material possessions, maybe you can invest on experiences. And I can actually agree with that. Like last December, I went on a holiday to Bali with my family, and then we went around the places, we tried the local cuisines, created lots of memories. And then what? Today, compared to the bookshelf, that holiday in Bali gets more connected to that. So I get more connected, edge to that kind of experience. But you might be thinking, okay, that but experience need money. You need cost money, right? So is that money, more money is like brings more happiness? Kind of. And there is a correlation between money towards happiness, and there is research done that to certain extents it makes sense, but after that it rarely makes a difference. Like in US it says, based on the studies like 2020, around 80K is what it makes happy, afterwards doesn't make any difference. So then what is there then? And people might be thinking that okay, if not money, what else you can do it? And I can give an example, right? So you get a job, you get more salary, and then after some time you find okay, now I'm get more secured. But after a few years, you become normal again. You want to do something different kind of stuff. So I started exploring that, and one thing I realized is from my personal story, it's something called social connections, and I can explain you why. When I was a student, I used to have a lot of close knit friends. We used to have lots of fun, but we used to have the same lot of trouble with limited money, everything else. But that was okay. We just have lots of fun. In after few years post university, I started moving countries, focused on career, building more new friends. But we didn't have that kind of connection what I used to have it. And then with world navigating towards, like we all went to the COVID phase where social distancing rule, then I realized what exactly I'm missing it. Yes, you have this internet, you can do the virtual chat, but I realized that you don't get the same kind of connection when you have this face to face. And now at this moment, I started focusing on that time. So I started connecting to my friends, my family members a bit more, and I try to make sure that I have that kind of honest, I have that open kind of connections instead of just focusing on that. So, my dear fellow Toastmasters, I want to use this meeting to invite you to start thinking about what's your pursuit to your happiness. Is it that material possessions, or it's something wealth, or something more rich, meaningful connections? Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.